Ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be the final Hunter x Hunter chapter we're gonna get in a while. I assume at least a 3 month hiatus. Because in January, Jump doesn't release for 2 weeks anyway, and then like maybe I think it will take 3 more months for Togashi to have enough chapters complete to be like, yeah, I can do another batch of 10 in a row. But who cares for reading? And the chapter is called Negotiation Part 4. First of all, I like that the volume ends on Negotiation Part 4. Like, if there's a Negotiation Part 5, then Togashi's crazy. So I don't think that's gonna happen. Although he's a little bit crazy, but he's not that crazy. And like the game already ended, so they're gonna negotiate a little bit in this chapter, but who knows? And also one more thing I want to add: I recorded my reaction to the latest One Piece chapter. I'm gonna include it at the end of this video, so I think I'll do like a little time step thing, so you can skip it if you don't want to be spoiled on One Piece, and then I'll do my typical ending at the end of that because I already recorded it. I already did my outro there. I'm not gonna do it again. Whew. Let's read. Okay, this is already strange because why is Morena saying no about Borgson joining? Is she like, yeah, I'd rather have Borgson fucking dead now because at this point it seems like she doesn't really want to join me. Oh, she cheated. Okay, I didn't. I did see somebody say like, yeah, how did Borgson like switch the cards or whatever in the previous chapter? And I was like, I don't fucking know. Like I didn't even react to that, but I was just like, I'm not even sure that happened, but apparently it did. So okay, interesting. Borgson cheating to join, and of course Moreno would be disappointed about that. That makes sense. Yes, it's gonna be like this minuscule thing on the card where she marked it. You must have put a tiny indentation on the front along both edges. Damn. Okay, bro. We're gonna get some crazy explanation about what the yes card was all along. And I also just like that Morena's power, like the card game ending, that Borgson just sinks to her knees in front of Morena. That's cool. That's cool. They're just cool, right? Like, oh, it was all fun and games. Now you're part of the team. By the way, you also cheated, so get on your fucking knees. Holy shit! I do have to swear for that, but you get me. You get what I'm saying. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what it means that Morena says, if you cheat, the manipulative aspect of my ability is automatically triggered. You can only pick yes or no. Because why, like, okay, sure, she can say that. Sure, that makes sense. But why does it matter? Because Borgson chose for the yes card to appear, right? Like, she's looking pretty confident and determined in picking yes. So, what's up with that? Okay, interesting. If Morena dies, then the entire contagion game is immediately over. Like Nana After Death apparently doesn't make an impact there, even though Nana After Death plays a big part in this story, and people are after Morena. So if Morena dies, and Morena's like, how, bro? How? If the phone is destroyed, if the admin ceases to exist, but Morena, if you cease to exist, your determination, all these followers you have, like you're gonna continue living, right? So it's gonna be pretty difficult to get rid of the game. It seems to me. Like maybe if Morena dies, she just doesn't die. I don't know, but yeah, it's just weird. It's just weird to add that if Morena dies, the game ends. But maybe like Morena dies. What? I don't know. Like I was thinking maybe Morena dies and then the game ends, but then she comes back somehow through Nan After Death or whatever, and then like she has no Nan or something like that. I don't know. Who cares? Let's keep reading. Also, Morena just confirming that infighting and backstabbing aren't forbidden. That's good to know. I hope Borgson fucking murks somebody, like the most dangerous person she can find in Morena's gang. It would be interesting. It would be interesting. It's like, not even if she doesn't do it, just her having the possibility to kill somebody on the inside is very interesting. I think it will play a part later. And Morena being super fucking menacing here, cool stuff. Togashi, bro, he just good with a pen. He just good at drawing expression. He just good at everything. He just too good at making manga. Also, what I said last time, I'm unsure. Like, how does it work that Borgson can join Morena's ability? Is it so that if people who are in the contagion game die, can they just be replaced by new people? Because as far as I'm aware, the limit was 22 people, and two people died, so two people can join again. Is that the case? Because if that's the case, then another specialist could still join because two people have died so far on Morena's side. Like Dogman could find another specialist, and then they'd be like, you know what, Borgson, we don't really need you anymore. go to hell, die. Yeah, exactly. Borkson is saying it right now too. If they find another specialist candidate, I'll no longer be valuable. So I'm right. Cool. Also, if her ability is in me, is it insulting me is like an F, I should assume it comes with spyware that shows her everything I see and hear. I mean, it's like a decent. I don't think I would have come up with that, but just for us, like for me as a reader, I remember other characters have also speculated about that. That Morena is able to use her followers as her ears and eyes. So okay, cool that Borgson somehow figured that out, or at least is assuming that for now. Like assuming it at least is like that's like it's valid, you know. It's valid. You can be like, okay, I have this ability, and there is a chance that Morena is using me as her ears and eyes, so I also need to be careful of what I do. That makes sense. And also because Morena is so easy with letting someone like Borgson into her crew, even though Borgson like doesn't she doesn't really like Morena at all. Despite what all the Yuri fan art on the Twitter timeline says, she is not the biggest fan of Morena. Borgson is just playing the information game, yo. Before I go back, I want to know more about my new comrade. Yeah, because she's gonna gather information. Just like in the previous chapter, she was just getting info on how many enhancers are on Morena's team and stuff, that kind of stuff. She's just do more of that. But yeah, Morena, I like you. Cool character design, cool art. It's just such great art, you know. It's just such great art. It's clean. It's cleaner than usual. Some of this artwork, especially for Morena on this final panel where it says where Borgson says, "I have a purpose now." It looks like the Togashi artwork you'd see like early on in the Succession War or during the election arc. It's cool. Martial law, martial law. Spread. Do not move until you've been patted down. If you move so much as an inch, you will be shot without warning. Special martial law. Special Super Saiyan martial law above a Super Saiyan martial law. This is not a drill. Rah! We're soldiers. Steer through. Center area clear. Captain. Case S? Oh shit, Case S. Case S, bro. That also sounds like Super Saiyan Case, you know? It can be good. Door! Secret door! What's with the secret door? 3101? Is that the door for Morena's gang? Door? Is that door? Why? In the previous video, when I'm reading the previous chapter, I was talking about how we were probably going to flash back about how and see how martial law was going to come into effect. But no, we're just gonna continue without any explanation. Okay, very interesting. I did not see that coming, Togashi. Although I guess it makes sense. I was just stuck in the patterns previously established in this arc, but of course we can always break away from those that pacing uh, pattern, I guess. Three soldiers total who entered this door disappeared. Okay, yeah, that's the Morena teleporting door for sure. Interesting that I found Haley's hideout. So are we doing like a double time skip? Are we time skipping away from Morena and Borgson, like Borgson being integrated into the squad and being shown around Morena's hideout? But Benjamin being scared, like of course Benjamin has wanted to commence martial law for a while now, but still it's interesting that Benjamin is now going after Morena. It seems like, and in that case, yeah, martial law would make sense because that's how you would be able to stop Morena's goons, at least from killing more people. So if somebody stepped out of line, like the previously murdered Morena goons we have seen, like the guy who could turn his hand into a hammer and stuff, and Luini, aka the guy who can create, let's say, a vulva from the wall, they both died and they were done. I think they would die too if martial law were commenced. Or they would be really scared. That could be a possibility as well. I don't know. Let's keep reading. We're getting lots of information like where Zhang Lei going to tier 2 apparently, but I don't know if we've actually seen that or if this is new information. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep reading. I have about 9.5 more hours. I need to eliminate the princess by then. What are you doing, Benjamin? He did say he wanted to kill Trinity himself. Are we getting Trinity versus Benjamin? We might get it. We might get it. We might get it. It's been established at the start of the arc. They want to fucking murder each other. They want to kill each other. And Trinity is so strong now, and Benjamin doesn't even know. Oh, we might get it. There's like it's like half a chapter left. Oh, we might get it. Another spread. As long as I'm officially anointed the successor, even if I die. This is like crazy climactic scene, my boys. 4 princes left. What does he do? I can hand the throne over to my child. Why do you have a child? Do you have a child? I can hand the throne over to my child. Do you have a child, Benjamin? Are you a father? Who's the mother? Who? I didn't see any women interact with you. Who is the mother? As long as I'm officially anointed as successor, even if I die. Even if I die. Like, bro, if he's dead, then the child if the child can be named as a successor, even if he dies, then he's already he's already he's already a father, right? Sorry for being like this. Hold up. Emergency law article 1. Sustaining the monarchy in a crisis will apply. I must get father's declaration of succession and the documentation. Then, taking into account the time required for the legal proceeding of having my legal child named as my official successor, I don't have a moment to lose. 4 princes left. 4 princes left, as in he's only targeting Lucerus and the buff, as far as I can tell. Or maybe our girl's already dead. Our girl, Tyson, she might be already dead because Tyson is older than Lucerus, right? Or no? Or is Benjamin considering Tyson as one of the lower ranked princes? I forgot if Tyson is Prince 6 or if she's Prince 8. Hulkenberg is Prince 9. So it might be that he's only going for 7 and above. 7 and above, that's Benjamin himself, of course, Camilla, Zhang Lei, Tseritnich, Tubeppa, mysterious 6th person who might be Tyson, and Lucerus. Is it Tyson though? Nobody's old that old. Like Hulkenberg is younger. And none of the older princes are dead, so fuck. It might be Tyson. Is Tyson dead? 4 princes left. 4 princes left. Let me count. One more time. Camilla, Zhang Lei, Tubeppa, and because Camilla is not in jail anymore, if I remember right. Fuck, I don't know. I'm just counting shit, but like I don't know if this means holy shit, my boy Kaiser. I swear I flipped the page. I don't know if this means that I don't know if this means that Tubeppa or Camilla or what's called Tyson, sorry, if any of those 3 are dead. Because Zhang Lei is definitely not dead, Lucerus is not dead, and Tseritnich, no way that he's dead, because no way. And is he actually on a killing spree? But it kind of sounds like that, but even if I die, but like, why does Benjamin that he would die? Why does Benjamin think that he would die? Unless he's about to face Tseritnich and such. And if it's gonna face Tseritnich, yeah, it might be over for you, Benjamin. I would have liked to see more of you because Benjamin, I really like you. I like your haircut, I like your nose, I like your design, I like your philosophy. No, not really, but more like as a character in the story. I like everything about you, You're one of the coolest characters, one of the coolest princes for sure. One of the most interesting princes for sure. And we don't even know what your name beast does yet. Unless it is also tied to your death. And maybe it's like a Nen beast that will protect his future, like his illegal child that he has, apparently. I don't know, but what's going on? Justice Department, of course, that's what we're seeing. Misaistom, Botobai, and the homie Kaiser. Nobody knows what Kaiser is cooking, but he's cool. We like him. We are Kaiser fans. I'm Benjamin, Deputy Chief Counsel. Without further ado, at the Central Court, I will consolidate all 3 branches of government by military force, and we are taking over this building as a joint force command center. You 3 will be my witnesses. Okay. Misaistom, cool that he's there. Botobai, like Misaistom, it's just cool that he's there because he's like buddies with Kurapika sort of, so maybe he will fill in Kurapika later. Botobai makes sense that he's dead because he's just like the justice guy out of all the Zodiacs, like the law guy. He was also there for Camilla's court session, if I remember right. And Kaiser is literally the head of the Justice Department. But it's also interesting because he might be manipulated by Paresson or whoever, you know? So, and like, just look at his expression. He's the only one who looks kind of unimpressed compared to Misaiston and Botobai, who are at least a little bit like focused, but guys just like, oh, whatever, just another day at work. I'm kind of tired right now. I'm kind of bored. Okay, 2 more pages and then hiatus starts, but let's read the final 2 pages. Terrorism with a biological weapon orchestrated by 4th Prince Ritnir and 9th Prince Halkenberg. Glad that their relationship is brought up again, but is this real? Or is Benjamin assuming that Ritnir is involved with this, even though Halkenberg is the only one who messed with Balsamico? Okay, I'm a little bit confused now because Benjamin definitely knows about Nan. He can assume that Misaistom knows about Nan because Misaistom is a hunter. Botobai is a hunter as well, of course. Maybe he could even assume that Kaiser is a hunter. No, not a hunter, but like knows about Nan at least. But he's not. It doesn't seem like he's talking about Nan because he's talking about the terrorism with a biological weapon. What does Saridin have to do with this? But him saying that there was a collaborator in my military. Like there was that one guy who distracted Balsimico while Hulkenberg was shooting him, right? He might be talking about him, but if that's the case, why is he talking about biological weapon? Or is biological weapon just code word for Nan? That could also be the case. But if that's the case, yeah. Why? What does Serena have to do with it then? Serena did nothing. He was just chilling in his room. He was training. And this entire batch of chapters, Serena has been training and doing nothing else. Hulkenberg has been going into action, that's for sure. Oh, yeah, exactly. I need to read this. There were multiple conspirators. Several suspects were arrested and are now being questioned. Okay, some of the suspects were accompanying the prince's security teams when they were taken to secure locations. To be safe, I'd like to complete the administrative steps without delay. His plan is to leverage the prisoners in Tier 1 as hostages to secure the 3 branches. What does that even mean, dude? I'm gonna read the rest of this in my head because I'm confused. He's an impulsive. Okay, I'm not reading in my head. He's an impulsive dictator who prefers shortcuts through to his people. That's kind of fucked up to the Kaknin people. Said about Benjamin's Nem Beast on top of him, so I guess Togashi just included that. Maybe as a hint for what Benjamin's Nem Beast does, but also because it shows to us like, okay, Misaistam cannot really do anything to Benjamin because the Nan Beast is too unpredictable. So yeah, unless Misaistam wants to risk his life, he can't really do anything. Probably most of this is conveniently twisted half-truths. Okay, yeah, fair enough, Misaistam. Okay, let's read conveniently twisted half-truths. We cannot release those who are suspected of infection from isolation until complete analysis of the sample. It could be that he has arrested all of the people that were taken over by Hulkenberg's ability, like all of Hulkenberg's people. What the fuck? Without the integration of the 3 powers, I cannot permit the transfer to a hospital. I'm unsure of your situation. But what's the 3 powers again? I forgot. The King's letter of authorization is being written as we speak. They will contact you once it's been signed and sealed. You can retrieve it then. Let's get this done, Your Highness. You look rather pale. Are you alright? There's no problem at all. He has a thick ass neck, by the way. Not just in that panel, but like in almost every single panel. Why is your neck so thick, Benjamin? That's a thick ass neck. Like that's a One Piece level neck. That's a Katakuri Frankie level neck. If Benjamin is pushing so hard because he himself has been infected, considering Hulkenberg's progression, he has 24 hours at most. If he can somehow stave this off for 1 more day, we'll be able to see the light. I still have a final stronghold. 40 minutes of special law. Okay, I don't know. I still don't know why. I still have no idea. Why Tsaritnir? Why Tsaritnir? Like, why is he blaming Tsaritnir? I have no idea. Maybe it's just like, yeah, I want to fucking kill Tsaritnir, I'm just gonna make him part of the problem. I just want to see Tsaritnir say like, yo, what did he say fuck me for? I want to see that. But it could be, okay, let's assume this. Balsimico might have been the collaborator in his military that he's actually talking about. Hulkenberg infiltrated Benjamin's squad. poisoned a few people, including Benjamin himself, because that was of course Hulkenberg's plan. And now Benjamin is sick, his people are sick, and he's like, I have no idea what to do. And that's why he's thinking, oh, even if I were to die, I can hand the throne over to my child. Who is the child? We have no idea. Benjamin has never spoken to a woman in his life. Who did he impregnate? Artificial impregnation. Um, and Kaiser is still calm, and he's also like, yeah, oh, something has probably happened. Yeah, I'm just gonna. We just need to chill out. If we can somehow stave this off for one more day, we'll be able to see the light. I still have my final stronghold. What does that mean? Mr. SM, aka Sun and Moon? No, not Sun and Moon. Silent Majority is Kaiser gonna use that, and he can only use that in like this much time. Although Kaiser himself is speculating that in 24 hours Benjamin is just going to die, I guess. I still have my final stronghold. What does that mean? By the way, I love Kaiser being a major player, both in the previous batch, at least at the very end of the previous batch, and also in this batch, and also being super important right now. Like, Kaiser is so good. I just like Kaiser because he seems so unassuming and like a character you don't really need to pay attention to. And then suddenly he's in love with Melody, and he's one of the main players. Like, he's more important than Potobai, that's for sure. In this scene, in this moment, he might be the most important out of Mizaiston, Potobai, and Kaiser. Kaiser might be the most important. Well, what a chapter, dude. But yeah, I think we can assume that Benjamin just has been poisoned or something like that. Sad though. Sad that the hiatus is here, but you know what it is. I haven't been a Hunter fan for that long to like have to suffer through hiatus for that long. I think I caught up in like 24 around 24. No, I didn't even catch up. I watched the entire anime in 2014, or at least I finished it then. And then I read the manga like really slowly. I only caught up in 2022 because that's when Hunter x Hunter came back, right? That's when I caught up because we were doing a book club and I was reading Hunter x Hunter with some friends, with some homies online. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna catch up because it's been 4 years of hiatus. Hunter x Hunter is gonna return any day now, and I caught up, and then it did, and then so I've only suffered like through like a few months of hiatus for the 4 year long hiatus, and then also um, this current hiatus, 1 year hiatus. But this is the first time for during those two hiatuses that we are 100% sure that Togashi has already completed chapters. Because we know he has completed chapter 411, 412, and 413. So those chapters are definitely done. And the rest of the chapters already have the storyboards drawn and stuff, and like they're probably like somewhere far along. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say Togashi has already finished until 415, and if he still draws pages every day, like he stopped drawing pages every day simply because he just got a bit tired, but also depressed because of like mangaka dying. First Toriyama, and now it was Kazuo. I forgot his name, but it's like the original, the OG horror manga artist, like Junji Ito before Junji Ito was even born. He created the Drifting Classroom. Anyway, doesn't matter. Like, we're sure new chapters are finished, you know. They're finished. It's not even like, oh yeah, I have like 60 more storyboards, but I didn't even draw anything. It's like there's genuinely finished drafts out there. Not even finished drafts, there's like complete finished chapters out there. So I don't think it'll take too much more time. And I do think and the Gotcha's also finished initial drafts past chapter 430, so we're gonna see. But yeah, until the hiatus ends, we'll be waiting. Anything else I want to say? One Piece chapter was so amazing. It was so amazing. But as I said, One Piece chapter reaction is coming up. I recorded that too for fun. On an Unlock, amazing chapter for the finale. I teared up there. I teared up for One Piece. I teared up for On an Unlock, and Hunter x Hunter I didn't tear up. And not gonna lie, I might say that the One Piece chapter was even better than the Hunter x Hunter chapter this week. Like, Hunter x Hunter is so good, but this One Piece chapter was just incredible, man. That was a good chapter. That was a lovely chapter. And Undead Unluck was also, that was really good. It was really good. It teared up there too because someone showed up and I was happy to see them. Yeah. But yeah, without further ado, One Piece reaction now. One Piece, One Piece. Reading new chapter of One Piece. My boys! Bitch. It's so cool how this. Yo, this is not just an Usopp arc, it's a Robin arc as well, it's a Luffy arc as well. That's Sanji arc as well. Yeah, this funny ass panel of Sanji with Gert. Just shooting hearts at her out of love. My four favorite Straw Hats, man. They're all getting their dues here on Elbaf. Elbaf has been so amazing so far. I'm so happy. Bro! Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Goda, for fucking dedicating an entire chapter to just this meeting. And just setting up, and also setting up for the next chapter. Of course, dude, this meeting is just so incredible. Robin and Saw, man. Like, imagine. Like, this is some unexpected shit. Like, this shit was set up like fucking, like less than 20 chapters ago. Imagine the reunion between Brook and Laboon, though. Holy shit, dude. That's gonna be amazing. That's gonna be incredible. Oh. Well, yep. This is this put at the end of my Hunter x Hunter video. I don't, since Hunter x Hunter is going on hiatus, I might return to doing reaction videos whenever it returns. I was kind of planning on stopping because I just got tired of it, but like we're not gonna have Hunter x Hunter for another 3 months or even more, so maybe by the time Hunter x Hunter returns, I'll be motivated to do more videos like this. But dude, One Piece is so good. I haven't read Hunter x Hunter chapter yet. I hope it's at least as good as this chapter. But Oda is just a genius writer and genius artist. Holy shit! The entire crew crying. Luffy just smiling, dude. Luffy just smiling. Like, come on. How can you get better than this? I don't know. What a week for Jump. Undead Unluck as well. Undead Unluck made me tear up too, dude. But this chapter of One Piece, holy, this is just one of the best chapters ever, dude. This might have been the best chapter of the year for One Piece. Thank you, Oda. Special exhibition in Tokyo, One Piece. Well, I'm not there, bro. I'm not there. Welcome to Tokyo from Overworld. I'm gonna click that. Special exhibition in Tokyo. My cousin is gonna be in Tokyo. Oh. So they're gonna have like the entirety of One Piece, like every single page. Holy shit! But no need to further lengthen this video any further. I love you guys. Hunter x Hunter, the best series ever. One Piece, also one of the best series ever. Come on. And it's pretty cool. And bye bye. Until Hunter x Hunter returns. Bye bye.